Heavily credentialed Oleg Mikhov sports the red gloves. Tristan Mcdonald, the dance partner, in the blue. This amateur lightweight bout is brought to you by Bardoza's Tap House, celebrating their second anniversary and home to the Fierce FC 35 after party, providing music, specials, and great times. Bardoza's Tap House, an official sponsor of Fierce FC.
Oh, I'm nervous for this one.
Dialed in the striking early on is the Syndicate fighter. Straight shots down the middle right now, David.
Yeah, they both look really calm in there, really composed. They have a lot of combat experience. I will say that, Tristan has that power, but he needs to set it up if he's going to knock this guy out.
Couple of sniping shots early as that one thuds over the top for Mikhov.
Yeah, Mikhov is really composed in there, really smooth, straight, long punches. We haven't even seen an attempt to wrestle from either of them.
And sometimes they do just seem to cancel each other out, as we see standing through the first minute of this one.
Yeah, if I were Tristan, I would want to shoot, kind of test him on the wrestling, see where he's at.
Quick slip by Mcdonald, finds him compromised, able to jump back to his feet and get his wits about him.
Yeah, Mikhov is looking really good with his punches and kicks, just really sharp. You can tell that he's definitely very disciplined with the striking.
Also mixing up the landing zones well, invested in the body just a couple of exchanges ago.
That was a good one from Tristan.
Mcdonald pops one outside.
Mikhov's just a little bit faster with his hands, where he's kind of getting at, the end of the punch right before Tristan does. Oh, good kick.
Slapping head kick lands for the Agima fighter. Shakes off some offense garnered by Mikhov.
Yeah, Tristan's kind of getting backed up, and it's making it difficult for him to move. Mikhov's kind of holding his ground in the middle of the cage, really controlling that cage the way he needs to. There we go.
Lightning fast shot, reversed his way, and Mikhov finds his way to the top.
And, obviously Tristan being an Iowa wrestler, this might be a bummer, but he's actually pretty good from the ground too, so we'll have to see what he can do in Mikhov's defense to the jiu-jitsu.
Well, when you've got 87 jiu-jitsu competition wins and jump straight from a white belt to a purple belt, there does seem to have some grappling chops to him, as we see a quick smile from Mcdonald on bottom.
Yeah, he's when I roll with him, his grip strength is crazy. He's super strong. Mikhov's doing a really good job of keeping that head right underneath the chin of Tristan Mcdonald, making it really difficult for him to move, and there's not a lot of mobility on bottom, no room to do any submissions.
But I was talking to Zach Partridge about this fight when it first got made, and he suggested this might be the highest level amateur fight Fierce FC has ever put on. I tend to agree with him, David.
Yeah, as far as the pedigree, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. We're lucky in Utah or in Idaho to get these types of amateur fights. This should honestly be a pro fight.
Again, Oleg Mikhov made his amateur debut back on October 12th, already back in there once again, and seems as sharp as can be as he rips an overhand right there.
Yeah, Mikhov is instigating the fight. He's the one throwing the jab first, and Tristan's trying to react. He's being very reactive, which is making it tough for him to defend. Yeah, he needs to start jabbing if he's going to defend, and Mikhov's just picking him apart from this range. See, just like that.
Back in, perfectly placed. Mikhov privy to it as he sprawls his way out of another takedown attempt by Tristan.
Yeah, good knee on the end, but Mikhov is definitely solid with the defense.
Another popping jab, starting to run downhill a bit. Breaking through the guard of Mcdonald is Mikhov.
Yeah, Mikhov is just looking sharp from this range, and he's still controlling that cage. One thing about Tristan, he is a tough dude. This isn't going his way right now, but don't count him out until he's out.
Still standing and coming forward. Blood spattering all across the broadcast booth as Tristan McDonald stays standing, David.
Yeah, and Mikhov, he's doing such a great job of just following him. Notice how he's cutting off the cage every single place that Tristan tries to go to get out of that corner, essentially.
McDonald 0 for 2 on takedown attempts, 1 reversal and 1 quick sprawl by the Las Vegas fighter. Hasn't been able to get to his A game yet, David.
Yeah, I mean, being from America, and if you know anything about wrestling, it's really difficult to understand, man, this guy wrestled at Iowa, but a lot of these Eastern European countries, they can wrestle, man. They know what they're doing. They're tough.
More offense by Mikhov this time.
Might get a knee bar.
Looking to grapple. Tristan McDonald now doing what he likes to do.
Yeah, this is where Tristan might be able to come back. He's a little bit past the knee. He might not be able to get it here. He does have it underneath the armpit. But he's just a little bit too low. Notice how Mikhov's knee is right outside of the hip line of Tristan. This can get quite dangerous for the person on bottom.
Talking to him yesterday at weigh-ins, as hungry as can be for MMA success. Obviously wants to get as many opportunities as possible and making his name known to the Idaho fans at large right now.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm Mikhov, this is definitely a statement win against a D1 wrestler who's tough. Yeah, Tristan's getting backed up by Mikhov. Once again, Mikhov is kind of controlling the center of the cage, has the real estate.
Still sharp to get his way out of the grappling attack of McDonald as we stay standing.
Yeah, McDonald's just struggling to do anything from this range, but he does have a shot in.
Another attempt, unsuccessful once again. Fast hips by the Syndicate fighter so far, David.
Yeah, his defense looks real sharp, and you got people at Syndicate that are really good wrestlers. I'm sure he's been training pretty hard for this fight against some college guys too.
Mouthpiece flew out due to a strike from Mikhov. Back to the action we go.
I love to see the sportsmanship, honestly. I know that some fighters would have just knocked him out right there or gone for it, so props to them.
Quick pause in the action by Tyler Tomlinson, the veteran referee here in Idaho tonight.
Yep. As a wrestler, it's really difficult when you're not getting your shot because you're so used to being able to take people down at will. Very impressed with Tristan that he's still going to it, has that mental fortitude to keep shooting the double leg or the single leg.
McDonald's corner preaching pressure with just under 90 seconds to decide this one and seems to be likely down on the scorecards.
Yeah, Tristan's going to have to pull something off. Mikhov, he's got to stick to the game plan and stay disciplined as can be. Don't let any room for a variance or anything crazy to happen.
Another shot attempt, sprawled out once again by the man who just seems to be a step ahead at all times. Knee might have been a little bit high there, David. You had a reaction.
Yeah, that was a little sketch. I don't know, but, Tyler didn't see it, so.
Another stiff shot, but a granite chin on the other side in McDonald.
Dude, Tristan's tough. There's no doubt about it, but Mikhov's the one that's just dominating at this point.
Still won't go away, taking damage, but still throwing back with a smile is McDonald. Mikhov makes him pay for it.
And at this point, Mikhov might be able to finish the fight. I love seeing those knees off of the shot. That's a great...
Here's fans. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27, declaring the winner out of the red corner,